EastEnders airs devastating live death in anniversary explosion. Who perished in the rubble? EastEnders aired a devastating live death for Martin Fowler following the dramatic explosion at the Vic. The BBC soap has been celebrating its 40th anniversary this week, with various storylines, including the identity of Cindy Beale's attacker and Denise Fox's love life, being resolved over the course of the 4 episodes. Thursday's, February 20th, episode, which was fully live, began in the aftermath of the gigantic blaze, with Stacey attempting to free a trapped Martin. Elsewhere, a pregnant Sonia was in peril alongside Bianca and Lauren. Just as help arrived, Martin, who had confessed his love for Stacey moments earlier, suddenly lost consciousness, with Stacey urging him to keep fighting for his life. The paramedics managed to bring Martin round and eased his pain with morphine. And he then declared his love for Stacey once more. After a heartfelt and amusing conversation, in which Stacey remarked that Martin was off his face, Martin ignored his plight and surprisingly proposed to Stacey. After sorting through the specifics, she eventually said, yes. While Martin imagined a life lived in the countryside, Stacey began to suspect that the paramedics were not as optimistic that Martin would survive. The medic explained that Martin could suffer from crush syndrome as soon as the beam was lifted, leading to potential kidney failure and cardiac arrest. Sensing that he may not make it out, Martin delivered a potential wedding speech in which he said that he had loved Stacey since the first moment they locked eyes, and that they would be in the Vic in 40 years' time. Martin and Stacey embraced for one last time before the beam was lifted, with Stacey mouthing, "I love you," before Martin tragically passed away, with medics unable to revive him. As Stacey let out a cry, Ruby dropped to her knees outside in the square. Martin's death brings an end to James By's stint on the soap, with the actor portraying the character for 11 years.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders Spoiler TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.